Is it bad that in the space of K-pop over the last year or so, xikers really fell in the hole for me where I haven't really listened to them all that often, and the only song that I really found memorable from them when I listened to them was Tricky House, because when it comes to other songs that I've done of theirs on my channel, I don't remember them. Wasn't there one that was like rocking, like was there a Do or Die? There was a moment where I had like 7 songs that were called like Do or something, Do or Die, Love or Do, Do or Love. And I think one of them was xikers, but it was very like grungy and weird, but maybe that was somebody else's group. For some reason, xikers fell through the hole for me, and I don't know why. So maybe they can get back into it, because look, I'm interested. We're coming up to spooky season, and we all know spooky season is my favorite season. And this song's called Witch. Please give me a little bit of spooky time. Is it going to be spooky? I don't know. Is it going to be more of like you're a witch, as in like instead of saying the word bitch, you're saying the word witch? I don't know. But there's only one way to find out, and that's by clicking the like button and subscribing to me. Just kidding. It's by watching. But also do that thing too. We're trying to build a community here, and I'd like for you to be a part of it. I'm starting to learn people's names. I would love to learn your username. If you comment a bunch, I'll talk back to you. You can tell me how shit my opinions are. What is this Jekyll and Hyde NES music soundbite? Oh, this is spooky? Question mark. Oh, I love that you start with a Tricky House thing. Ooh, that part's good. I like that. I think you were the same person I pointed out during the first time I listened to them, how I really love that nasally rapping voice. It's good. This instrumental is very video game. It's very video game. Who are you? Love that. Okay, look, it may not be fully spooky, but it's dirty. That hook of that instrumental is so fun. Like that beat that they have going on throughout the entire thing, even though they are changing the different instruments that are doing the beat, it's real catchy. It's real good. Ooh, go off, dude. Give me more fast lyrics. I love that shit. This is what happens if you took 80s and you had like 80s and Hyphen had a baby. This would be the song. Ooh, I like that too. Oh, I like that too. Oh, look, if anything was gonna hit me right, it's gonna be this type of song. I'm so into it. I'm not talking. I'm sorry. I'll talk more during the second listen through. I'm vibing. I remember the blue guys, or the blue flames, the little blue flames. I remember that from a music video of theirs. What is this? What are you? What is this? What? Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that outro was nice. That was tasty. Look, okay. Fans of me know, commenters of me know, subscribers of me know, join the subscribers. They know that I do love me a spooky. I do. It's just, it's a way to my heart. It happens because that's the type of K-pop I just fucking, it gets in my ear and stays there. This song has something going for it that I think really does hit my ears in the right way. I do think there's one, okay, there's one tiny double-pronged sword here that's happening. If you don't know what a double-edged sword, double-pronged sword is, or something that I'm trying to say, I think that's what you call it, where like, you know, it's being used for good, but also it's hurt yourself and whatnot. And I think it's that beat, the bum 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 bum, that whole thing. It's the same beat the entire song. And good news, catchy as hell. Better news, they use different instruments throughout when different members are doing different raps and everything, so that it does hit different. That whole thing is repeated over and over again, where by the end, when you do have that outro that goes into something different, like here, when you hit this, it's different. It's so different that it works so well as an outro. It hurt. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It's because, God, English is so hard sometimes, y'all. When you have the same beat throughout the entire song, you build an expectation. So when you change that beat 3 minutes into a song for like an outro breakdown sort of thing, it makes you uproot those expectations. So that way that ending really hits you in a different light, if that makes sense. I believe throughout the song, they have that same beat that's happening over and over and over again, but they change the instruments when different members are rapping, so that one, you can, not that you can tell the different members are rapping, because you can tell because they have different voices, but also it gives every member a little bit of a different flavor of the song that's happening. Like, I mentioned how this has a video game-esque quality to it. It does. It has a very chiptune quality in the background, but not all the song has that. Sometimes they have it much more angrier, like what you're hearing now. Sometimes you have it much more staccato and pluckier. And I think that that is a very good way of keeping the listener's attention throughout the song. Best xikers song I've listened to, but I'm also very biased because, like, besides Tricky House, I don't really remember many of their stuff because it fell into where it sounds very similar to things I've heard at the time. This does not sound like anything I've heard at the time. The best comparison I could make is if you take an 80s song that's very noisy and imagine that as an Hypen song that has the creepy vibes to it. And that's what you get here. And I love, by the way, this is a compliment to Hypen, that they are so synonymous with this kind of sound that when someone else does this kind of sound, it's like, ooh, damn, they're doing the Hypen thing. I'm not saying that they're doing something that's fully not unique. They're doing something unique. Like I said, it's a blend of two that's tasty. I love the electronic video game quality of a lot of this. I mean, that's one way to my heart. My name's Ddog, but it's because Ddog plays games. I play video games, and if you can make something sound very chiptune, I'm gonna enjoy it. So, like, I think having one, if I haven't mentioned vocals at once, right? I should probably mention vocals. Their vocals are great. They all have rap styles that are different and fun. My favorite's probably First Guy, who has the easily voice, because it's the type of vocal that I really enjoy in rap. So that's probably all I have to say about this. Very impressive, very fun, and this ending is what seals the deal for me. If this entire thing was a devil's food cake, this right here is a little bit of icing on the top of that devil's food cake. This is already very tasty, but this gives it that extra punch. Maybe it's like a dark chocolate devil's food cake sort of thing, and this is like an orange zest icing or something. That sounds delicious. Maybe I'm just hungry. That could also be a thing. We're gonna go into outro time. If you like the video, click like button. It makes me feel good about myself. Comment and subscribe. We're on the road to 2K, and I want you to join this community we are doing. Comment. I really mean it. Have you look below? Are there people comments right now? If there's nobody there, be the first person. I promise. it won't be lonely for long. If you comment, other people will. Okay, we're almost done with today's recording session. I've been doing this for a long time. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.